Hey, my name is Kimolo and I'm here with Let's Talk About. Today I'm doing another interview with another creative artist who is not from Leeds but recently moved here. And I present you C. Blaza. Welcome.
What's good, Miss Kim?
How are
doing?
you?
I'm great, man. I'm blessed. I'm good.
Yeah, you good?
As good as I could be.
Okay, I'm happy that you're here. I'm honored to actually have you here because I know that this has been quite of a busy year for you.
I'm honored for you to have me here.
Okay.
I don't really do interviews, so I'm grateful for you doing.
But we're here because we are about to be talking about your latest project.
Absolutely.
So let me just hear a bit more about the latest project.
The latest project is called December 7th. Named after my birthday, obviously.
Just around the corner, basically.
Yeah. It's a project that's very, very dear to me. This is the 4th, December 7th, so it kind of feels like I'm a senior leaving high school now. You feel me? So like, I'm just grateful, man. I'm grateful, I'm happy, I'm content, I'm blessed.
You're content and you're blessed. So this brings me back to, first of all, if you guys haven't catch up, he has an accent. He just recently moved here to Leeds, so maybe you can fill people in. Where are you from?
I'm from Raleigh, Chapel Hill, North Carolina.
Yeah.
North Carolina. I've lived a lot of places throughout my life.
Right.
But North Carolina is where I spent the most of my life at.
Okay.
But yeah.
And what made you move here specifically? Because this can't be compared to America. America is so big and it's not London. So Leeds is quite small, realistically. So how has that move been for you as an artist?
It's been challenging.
Why?
It's been challenging. Like any fresh start is challenging, right? Any beginning, new beginning is challenging. Like, you gotta understand, I've been in Leeds for like about a year and a half, going on 2. But the entire first year of my arrival, I did that year being solo, not knowing a single person, not a single soul.
Yeah.
And the minute I started connecting the dots and actually meeting new people and things of that nature, that's when my horizon started expanding, I want to say. Yeah, more or less.
But how did you connect the dot? Because as a person who knows how it is to move, when you do have to start your artistry or your craft all over again, can you just tell people how that is? Because people often think that you just continue where you left off, but that's never really the case, regardless of where you come from.
Well, if I'm being so honest with you, if I'm being super upfront with you, I feel as though it doesn't matter where you go, number one. Like, your craft is your craft. You could be at the bottom of the map of China.
Right.
And people will still find your music if they mess with it, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But like, I feel like it was challenging simply because I lacked a social circle.
Right.
If that makes any sense. As an artist, any type of artist, I feel as though a social circle is how you network, it's how you meet other artists, it's how you connect the dots.
Yeah.
Everything. And that didn't really happen for me because my mind and my brain and my train of thoughts was more or less preoccupied with real life shit.
Yeah.
My French, but like, yeah, ain't no other way to say it. But once I was a little more at ease, and a little more okay with just letting go or chilling, relaxing, whatever you call it, that's when I started reaching out to other artists and started connecting the dots. I met Anthony, the owner of Yorkshire Entertainment Awards.
Okay.
And through meeting him, I was able to meet DJ Marky Smith.
Right.
Through Marky Smith, I was able to meet other people. And well, through Anthony, I met IOGB, the whole camp. Shout out to them, and that's just how it went. You feel me?
So you connected dots, like you never give up, because regardless of you having to be a solo artist, you still have to be able to connect with other people. And you have done a few feature with a few ones here in Leeds, I would say,
Yeah.
that should be released on your latest project, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
How was that for you?
It was fun.
It was fun.
It was the first time in like 3 years since I've done a feature
Yeah.
with anybody.
Right. Why is that though?
Because at some point, you know what I'm saying, like, at some point, I'm an introvert. You feel me? Like,
Right.
even this right now is just a lot for me. You feel me? Like, I don't really like talking to the camera. Again, ask questions or interview. If you look at my Instagram, I barely post pictures. It's just videos. Let's get to the point.
But you're still social though. You
Yeah,
still
I'm a
be on
socialite.
live.
I'm a socialite. Yeah. I'm a socialite. I'm
And
trying
you're
to
still
push the
funny
vibe.
though. Like you
I'm trying to-
show some personality when you are on though.
Yeah, but I'm trying to push the live simply because I've gotten told by everybody around me that like I'm not in their faces
Right.
enough. You feel me?
Right. You gotta be more aggressive nowadays.
But reality of the situation is I would rather, you know what I'm saying, just relax. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I had a choice, give me the fortune, fuck the fame. You feel me? Because I met some famous broke niggas.
Yeah.
Pardon my French. But like that's never been my goal. My goal was never to be famous. My goal was to be successful and financially stable.
Right.
Be able to provide for my queens, and that's just it. You feel me? That's what I care about the most in life. You feel me? The music is just my way of venting.
It's an outlet for you to express yourself.
Yeah, it's just how I vent.
So for how long have you been doing this? Because you're not just an artist that just came out like yesterday. You've been doing it for a minute. Like as you said, this is your fourth project that you're about to be releasing. So how do you feel like, as looking back, how proud are you from where you once came from and where you are right now?
To be real, I'm proud regardless
Yeah.
of circumstances, situation.
Right.
I'm just a natural, proudful man. You feel me? If you ask my significant other, I'm sure she'll tell you that, yeah, only got the ego the size of Jupiter. You feel me?
Right.
But like at the same time, I know how to turn it off or dim it down, or
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying, or play humble, or
Yeah.
you know, be respectful, courteous, or whatever the case may be. I don't know, man. Like, this project was different for a lot of reasons. It was different due to the fact that this project is full of all the very first drill records I've ever recorded in my life.
But what made you do drill though? Because that's something that I want you to actually like express. What made you choose drill? Drill is such a UK thing.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, it's all good. Go
But
ahead.
it's not just UK. I don't feel like it's UK.
But you didn't really
It's
do
the-
as much drill when you were in America.
Yeah, but there's New York drill, there's Chirac type of drill.
But you still didn't do as much drill as when you came here.
Absolutely. Upon arriving here and getting this little culture shock and
Yeah.
and discovering all these different genres and actually realizing, shout out to Marky Smith, but when he interviewed me at Drystone, he more or less pieced it for me as to how hip hop evolved over here and has literally its own story
Right.
that could be considered semi-twin to the story of hip hop that the whole world knows.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like how grime evolved and became dubstep or came out of jungle and things of that nature. But to take all these different genres in, it's like I had to legit do a quick crash course on all these genres I missed out on growing up. You feel me? Because back home, I ain't gonna front, I ain't gonna lie to you. Like back home, we don't you don't have bashment unless you go to an area where
they
Caribbean
yeah.
are there and they're influencing the scene or the environment. You don't hear Afrobeat. Again, same thing. Unless you go to like an African event, things of that nature. So for me, growing up in North Carolina, it was lean with it, rock with it. It was hip hop, R&B all the time. Like, I mean, we slow danced and grinded on R&B records.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If it was hip hop, yeah, everybody turning up, acting a fool. You feel me? But it was never. I never experienced what I experienced until I got here.
Yeah.
So once I got here, I decided to actually broaden my horizon a little bit, or my taste buds musically, if that makes any sense. I feel as though being able to actually do what I want for the first time ever, for the past 4 December 7th that I dropped, I've been able to do whatever record I want.
Yeah.
However I want to do it, push the project however I feel like pushing it. You feel me? Like, everything's just been on my time frame and my schedule for months, and that's an amazing feeling.
So it's also about gaining that more stability. Like, you came here and you found more peace. It's not as busy, it's not as loud. You're able to really sit and craft your craft and still elevate as an artist in the industry while still working with other artists.
Yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't get it twisted. I don't just go work with any random artist I find. You know what I'm saying? There has to be a connection. There has to be a vibe.
Of course.
I have to like what you do prior to even trying to approach you. Like, it's loads of things. Like, I got loads of people approaching me now for features. You know what I'm saying? But like, same thing I told people years ago is the same thing I tell people today. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I will work as long as the record is hot, and as long as they willing to pay the fee. Because believe it or not, this is a job. This is a job. I got bills. I got family, and as long as they can respect the two, I'm not gonna dog you. If you come to me and you actually telling me, yo, King, like, look, man, like, I'd love to do a track with you. I'd love to work with you, but pockets ain't right. I can't afford that little 2-rack fee for that verse. But here's the budget I got, and here's what I'm willing to do.
Right.
As long as we could come to a mutual understanding to where I feel both parties have mutual shit to gain from doing this together, it makes sense. Why not? You know what I'm saying? You feel me? But I'm not in a rush to work with just anybody. You feel me? If I ask a person, let's work together, I'll do it once, twice. But I won't ask 3 times.
No.
Yeah.
It gotta be organic flow, as you said, but not just that. Like, it has to make sense for your own craft and your own drive. It gotta blend in, so you don't lose touch in who you are and what you want to accomplish. So this gets me back to, why is this EP so special? Why is this project so special?
It's my senior December 7th. It's the 4th year I've been a free man. It's the 4th year I haven't been in a cell any type of way. It's 4th year full of straight blessings, if you ask me, you feel me? And for that, I'm extremely grateful for that. As I say to everybody who knows me, DC7 is just my present to y'all.
So to go a bit deep, on Follow Me, you mentioned something specific. You actually open up about being an individual who have sickle cell, and also on Louis' store. So what made you be open at that moment, or this moment, if I should say?
To be so honest with you, you know what I'm saying? Like, talking about sickle cell has never been part of the plan. It was never meant to even surface, you feel me? Like, when I say that, I say it this way because my whole entire life I've been trained to more or less hide that side of me. So as the years go by, as I get older, as I'm learning to accept myself like any other human being learns to accept themselves, flaws and all, I have sickle cell friends sickle cell friends. I have friends with sickle cell. I have friends living with sickle cell who tell me all the time, like, bro, like, tell your story. That's part of your story. Don't run away from it. Like, we love the gangster shit. We love the fun shit. We love the party shit. We love the women flying out, all of that stuff there, all that jazz. We love it. But give them the real stuff too. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I literally go to the hospital every 6 weeks religiously. And I've been doing that my entire adult life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Just to get something that they call a blood transfusion, where they'll take all of my red cells that are obviously sickle shaped, which is why I have sickle cell, more or less. But they'll take my blood out and put fresh blood in.
Yeah.
At least 10 bags. You feel me? And I just sacrifice one day every 6 weeks to be able to still function and do everything I feel I need to be doing out here.
And there hasn't been any excuses, because I know privately a lot of people's been following. You have a big fan base as well who are also around in your corner. But speaking about this makes people connect to you more as an artist. And I admire that. I think it shows strength, and it shows that you persevere and you're also determined, because you truly have really set a standard. You have released a lot of videos, and I know a lot of people are going to be excited to see this new EP or your new project be released. Is it already available? Can people already buy it now or no?
They can pre-order it.
They can pre-order it.
You know what I'm saying? It'll drop on the same day as the title.
Right.
And other than that, that's really it. You know what I'm saying? But if there was anything I could add to that topic about sickle cell, would be, if there is any child out there, kid, boy, girl, man, adult, woman, teenager, whoever, that's living with sickle cell and feel like the world is against them, I really, really, really would love for them to understand that, like, the world will be against you regardless.
Right.
Whether you have sickle cell or not. Your only job now is to make sure that you live your life with this illness and not to let this illness live you.
Yeah, you gotta take control, basically.
Yeah, and on the flip side, I would say, if you're going to get married and reproduce and have kids, do your homework. Don't be afraid to ask your partner for a blood test.
Yeah.
Just to see if your next generation will have the trait
Or not.
Or have the full thing. Chances are, if you have sickle cell, the full-blown sickle cell thing, right? Your partner must be, in my eyes, my opinion, your partner must be clear of any signs of the trait whatsoever in order for your kids to be able to have the trait. If we can somehow stick to those simple rules and keep that guideline, I feel as though sickle cell will naturally cure itself from our race. You feel me? Like, it'll just naturally disappear.
Right.
Like, anything that's man-made has a cure, in my opinion.
Of course.
So, yeah, that's really just how I feel. So every time I meet somebody with sickle cell, I preach about that. I tell them, yo, bro, like, smash who you want, go out with who you want, have fun how you want, just rock a sock and make sure you do not reproduce with anybody that is the carrier of the gene or has the full-blown thing. Because by doing so, I really feel as though you're being selfish, because you're willing to put another human being through all of that experience that you went through. Like, loads of times in my childhood, I've had people break up with me just because they found out they had the trait. And I felt hurt at the time, but at the same time, I'm grateful. And I feel as though those were smart moves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well, you know what? Thank you. See, Blasa, like I appreciate that, and I am definitely looking forward to hearing and seeing so much more from you in this industry and seeing you connect with people in general and being more vocal about your journey as an artist. And where can people find your stuff before we leave? Your social media, like
Instagram, Cblaza, CBLAZA 919. That's the same for my Twitter. And my music, you can find it under the name Chris Blaze on any digital platform, my Vivo page, all of that. It's just out there, just type the name, you feel me?
okay, that's what's up. I will leave all the details in case you guys didn't get it all when we are done with the interview, and go ahead and follow him. Like the music is dope and it's catchy. It's definitely something that I know most people have heard, dance to, twerk to, and whatnot. So yeah, get it on. Go out, buy the album, and stay tuned for more Let's Talk About, where we will be interviewing more artists as well. So thank you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Anybody tell you sexy?
Well, thank you. Okay,
Just shoot
guys.
my shot.
Yes, of course. I appreciate that, but I'm sure you have a significant other, right?
I'm sure she'll like you too.
I am sure of that too as well, but that is for another topic, not for today. Okay, but anyways, take care, stay blessed, and much love. Peace. Bye.